Hello and welcome back to part 2 of how to make a virtual Father's Day card in Scratch. My name is Liam with Science East, and in this part we're going to be talking about sprite manipulation. So right now we have our sprites, but we want to change them around a little bit. So for our first cat, if we go into costumes, we can see that this sprite has two different possible looks. If you go between them, it sort of looks like the cat is running. And I want to use these costumes to make it so the cat is running towards the ball. So if we go back to our code, if we go down to the look blocks, we can add in switch costume to costume 2. But I also wanted to switch back to costume 1. And then when we click that, it goes through them. But when that happened, it went by too fast, where you weren't even able to see the switch because it ran through the code too fast. So in order to help that, we're going to add in some of these wait blocks. And this will just tell the code to wait for a little bit. I'm going to put in 2 seconds for each spot. And then when we try that out, the cat runs towards the ball. Now, some other manipulations we can do with our sprites. For the other cat here, I wanted to represent the cat's father. So I want to change the sprite around a little bit. First off, I want to make it so it's looking towards the other cat. So I'm going to select the whole sprite, and then I'm just going to flip it horizontally. Next, because it's the cat's dad, I want to make it a little taller. I can do that by dragging on the dimensions. And then finally, I'm going to change the color of the cat. So I want this cat to be red. So I pick my color. And with this, I'm able to select the different parts of the sprite and change the color to red. So in this lesson, we learned how to use costumes for our different sprites, and we also learned how to change those costumes to make our sprites more unique. In the next part, we will be talking about how to make the sprites talk.